Roadies, welcome to the road trip.
Hi.
Roadies, it is Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yes.
Right?
I thought all day was Tuesday.
No.
Is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
I swear I thought all day was Tuesday. Keep going. Okay.
It is Wednesday, right?
I don't know.
I think it is. I'm almost positive. Sure. We'll go with it.
Keep going. Progress.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me something interesting.
Oh, it is Wednesday.
Okay, good.
I have to be careful how I touch my screen because it's kind of shattered.
Before we go any farther, I want to talk about two things. Number one, I could really use a new wallet for Christmas, Lisa. Write that down somewhere. Right? StudioManhattan.com.
This is me filing it in my head.
Thank you. I want to make sure I put it on. So if I tell her in a few days and she says, "You've never told me," I can say, "Oh no, but I have."
Moving on.
Secondly, before we go any farther, one of our roadies is having a rough day. And anytime that they say, "Hey, you think you can give me a shout out? I'm really having a rough day," we try to oblige if possible. So we want to give a special shout out to Trevor in California.
Yes.
Who was texting you?
A couple people, but keep going.
Miss Popularity. Anyways, Trevor in California.
Trevor, listen.
We're going to send you a virtual hug right now.
Virtual hugs. This is going to be the new virtual hugs. Yes, there's spirit fingers. This, okay? This is the new virtual hug. Okay? I hope you felt all that because, listen, you hang in there.
It'll get better.
It will get better. I swear to you, how old is Trevor?
Oh, that's a good question.
Trevor, how old are you?
I don't know.
Answer that in the comments below.
Mid-20s, I would guess.
Because here's the thing. I wish there was somebody in my... Well, there probably was. I probably just didn't listen to them. Yeah, probably. Now that I think about it. Who told me, like, when I was so stressed out about relationships and life and school, and, like, there was people in my life who were like, listen, it's going to be okay. Just breathe, relax, you'll get through it. But of course, like, I thought, it was all over, and I'm just,
the world is ending.
So, all I'm here to tell you is that, Trevor, it will get better. I promise
it will.
you.
And I think everything happens for a reason, and just
take it as a learning experience.
And keep trucking.
And keep on trucking along.
But with that said,
yes,
when I'm having a rough day, I like to laugh.
Yeah.
And recently, I came upon something that has made me laugh more than I think I've laughed in a long time.
Yeah.
So, do you guys know who Ross Mathews is?
Love Ross Mathews. Like,
Ross
seriously.
Mathews used to be on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and then he went to E! And he had his own show on E! Called Hello Ross, and then he's like a correspondent. He's filled in for Chelsea Handler a few times when she was on air. I love Ross Mathews.
Listen.
True story. Our $5 funds are because of Ross Mathews.
It is. He used to do, like, when YouTube videos really was just starting to be a thing, he did, well, he called them talkie vlogs, or talkie with a B. And he did, because vlogs, I guess, wasn't popular back then. So talkie vlogs, and he would come on, and he'd usually be at the, at the Jay Leno show, in his office, and him and his coworkers would, just talk and whatever, and it'd just be a talkie vlog. And then he introduced us to Nikki Boyer. If you guys don't know who Nikki Boyer is, she's a correspondent. She was for Yahoo for a while. I don't know what she's doing now.
Oh, I just do No Time, or Daytime and No Time.
Daytime, yeah, she was doing Daytime and No Time, and then she was, I want to say something, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say it and be wrong, but I do know that she's still doing her corresponding thing out in Los Angeles. So anyways, they did the first ever $5 fund. And when they had a jingle and everything. Like, it was, I'm going to try to find the video because it was hilarious.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And so,
in fact, try to find the video and I'll link it down below.
Yes, and so way back then, I was really interactive on his blog with, like, I have friends to this day who we started off, we were his blog buddies. And we
talked about that too.
And there was a chat room, like, it was serious business. Like, we would go and meet, and then sometimes he'd pop into the chat, like, just shenanigans, okay? But I remember watching his vlogs and just laughing. He is a hilarious person.
Which brings me to my next point. So he now does a podcast called Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
It's amazing.
So it is not PG related. I mean, it's definitely explicit. But when I tell you, it will make you laugh until your stomach hurts.
I come into the house the other day, yesterday, and Jen was like, have you ever, like, heard someone laugh and, like, they can barely breathe, they're laughing so hard? And I was like, what is she doing? Like, she's got to be watching either a movie or something. And she was listening to his podcast, and so I, of course, started to tune in.
Hilarious.
And when I tell you hilarious, like, you cannot, I don't care what kind of day you're having.
Right.
I guarantee you will laugh.
Yes, you will.
No matter your sense of humor.
So, there's only been one episode so far, and it's called Cold Chicken Fingers, which you're going to have to tune in to find out why it's called Cold Chicken Fingers. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. Like, hilarious. I can't say that enough. Like, tomorrow, so they come out every Thursday. I cannot wait for tomorrow's.
Yeah.
And it's like over an hour long. It's like, it's almost 90 minutes, I think. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
I think I'm going to start making that my spin time, like, to listen, because it's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And spin while I listen.
He is hilarious.
Oh, Jen's also into audiobooks now.
Oh, well,
listen,
let's be real.
She's turning on a new leaf.
Let's be real. I'm only into it because it's Mario Lopez's book. No, but on a serious note, actually it's a really good book so far. I'm like halfway done with the book, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And if Audible.com wants to call me, we could definitely hook something up because that would be awesome. I love Audible.com and doing their audiobooks, especially if I'm on the go or whatever. I just like listen to it. And Mario Lopez's book, it's called Just Between Us.
And you know what I like?
Wait a minute.
Go.
Did you know Mario Lopez almost died as a baby?
I did not know that until she told me. True story.
You're gonna have to read the book to find out how or why. I'm not gonna give away the secrets.
But I love when audiobooks, like the person who wrote it or the person it's about, narrates their own book.
I'm gonna tell you, a few nights ago, I was listening to it and I fell asleep listening to it. And there's no better way to fall asleep than listen to Mario Lopez in your ear. I'm just saying.
Okay. We're gonna move on from that, but Roadies, we just want to tell you guys about that podcast because seriously, when we come across cool things, and
we try to share them.
When you guys come across cool things, you like sharing them with us, so we thought we would return the favor and hook you guys up with a new podcast to listen to if you would be so inclined to do so.
Now, if you have iTunes, you can download it straight to your phone. I don't know how it works on Android, but I know they have a website called Straight Talk with Ross Mathews, I believe, .com. But I'll leave it down below so you can check it out. And if you do, please, please, please let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm sorry, not gonna laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. It is racy, but it's so good.
It is hilarious.
It's so good.
Hilarious.
Like, he's become my new best friend in my head. I'm not even kidding. Like, he was my best friend in my head before.
Yeah.
And then we kind of lost touch a little bit. Yeah. But he is.
Could you imagine doing $5 phone with Ross?
Oh my god, that'd be like a dream come true. Dream come true.
That'd be amazing.
Because seriously, like,
we gotta find that video.
I was in, like, Jen knows, I was, like, literally involved in that whole, like...
Wait, what is the person? Don't tell me. Wait, Squiggles? No. Scrappy Doo? No. Squiggly Doo? What is
Scrappy's mom.
Scrappy's mom. I know something like that.
Scrappy's mom, Lemon Deb... there was like a ton of, like, I have them, we're still friends today, like, we still keep in touch, even though, when he left, or when the Tonight Show kind of dispersed, the community kind of went their own ways, but we still talk to this day, like, and honestly,
hilarious.
A great group of people.
Yeah, so definitely Roadies.
I wish I would have been vlogging back then. Like, it made so much sense to vlog back then. Why didn't I?
I wish I would have vlogged a long time ago. Like, when we went to Florida for Super Soap Weekend.
Yeah, what did you say?
Way to rock it out. That would have been awesome.
Yes.
But, Roadies, we just want to talk you about Straight Talk with Ross Mathews and give a little virtual hug.
A virtual hug.
I'm telling you, it's a new
virtual hug. Pass it along. You know what that reminds me of? The caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Roadies, say it with us. Today I can do anything. Say it, believe it, achieve it, Roadies. With that being said, we hope you had a wonderful Wednesday.
Sorry, someone either tweeted or Instagrammed me something. House Gay Sister's loving her new job. She is loving her new job. Like,
you know what? She would come home, when she worked at their old place, she would come home so stressed. Oh. And so, like, you could just tell every day was a bad day.
Yeah.
She's worked here for almost 3 weeks now. She's never had a bad day yet.
Like, she cannot
She is excited to go to work, and every time I ask her how was work, she tells me all the new things she's learned that day. She's loving her new job.
Mm-hmm. So yes, she's loving her new. And thank you so much for asking. I forget who it was. I'm sorry.
Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
All right, then, Roadies. Guess what? We will see you guys. Guess when? Mañana.
Bye.